In today's video, we are going to learn how to maximize your profit margins on eBay. Hello guys, how are you today? My name is David Franco from davidfran.co. That is my personal website, which is filled with knowledge based on learning how to succeed on YouTube. eBay soon, I plan to make some articles related to that. Twitch, affiliate marketing in general, there's a lot of information, so check it out, I appreciate it. Okay, so last week I made, what, like a 13 or 14 minute video talking about eBay and how to succeed and how to get sales and all that good stuff. In today's video, I'm gonna try to make it a little shorter, but I am gonna go somewhat in depth with 5 ways how to maximize your profit margins on eBay and, you know, Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, all those platforms in general. But let's just talk about eBay specifically. Tip number 1, and honestly, this is my favorite tip out of the entire video: split your items into separate listings. And I can say this from self-experience, guys. All right, so what, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I found a Wii at Goodwill for $15. The console, which was kind of banged up, missing the doors up top, but it worked fine. It included the power adapter, the AV cables, and even the sensor bar. I got home and I was like, wait a minute. What if I split up the Wii and just sell it as is? No adapters, no cables, no sensor bar, and then I sell everything else separately. You know, the power adapter, AV cables, and sensor bar bundled into one listing. And well, what do you know? It worked. I sold the Wii on its own for $24 plus shipping. And then about a week later, I sold the cables, adapters, and sensor bar for, I forget the exact amount, maybe like $15 plus shipping or something like that. So yes, next time you're at a Goodwill or some kind of thrift shop or anywhere, and you see a Wii with accessories or an Xbox with accessories or PlayStation, the list goes on and on, think to yourself, what if I split this up into 2 listings? You'd be surprised at how much money you can make. Tip number 2, and this is actually the opposite: bundle items into one listing. Sometimes it's more beneficial for you to sell extremely light items bundled together rather than one by one by one. Another example, from self-experience, I recently sold a Lego Naboo Starfighter build, brand new in the package. I got it for like $1 to a Target, and actually shipping costs more than the Lego build itself. Even though I shipped first class shipping, it cost more than the actual item. However, lesson learned, because I took down that original listing since I bought 5 of them from Target, and I relisted that item, but instead of selling one by one by one, I did a lot of 4, and they sold within like 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, so with that said, profit margins were still very tiny because they're such a light item, and again, shipping was a little more than it should have been. But still, that just goes to show you, I made a net profit with a lot of 4 items rather than losing profit with just that one item. So I guess the moral of this story is, take tip number 1, take tip number 2, process them in your mind and say, is it better to split the items or is it better to bundle the items? Number 3, list high, offer lower. Now this is what I do with the majority of my listings. I typically look at the sold comps. You know, for instance, if I'm listing a Wii, which I just listed another Wii today, which is actually in better condition than the one I sold previously, and I included the power adapter with this one, it recently sold from someone else between like $24 and $25. I listed mine at $30 plus shipping. However, I do this for a reason, because number 1, it gets watchers. Typically, people want to watch an item to see if the price comes down. And the bigger reason, number 2, because a lot of people might be interested in said item, and I'll actually send them an offer myself saying, hey, this is going for 30, but I'll give it to you for 25. And then that person's like, oh, well, that's a deal. I'm saving $5, and boom. What do you know? The item sells almost instantly. I love it. It's a method that works extremely well, and well, you should definitely try it yourself. Number 4, use pirateship.com to save on shipping costs. Now, this is a service I haven't really used myself, because most of the time, the prices are within like pennies of the original price on eBay, because you actually save on shipping being an eBay seller. I don't know if you knew that, but eBay actually discounts your shipping costs here and there. But with that said, you should always check out pirateship.com for the more expensive listings. About 3 weeks ago, I was selling something, and the shipping rates on eBay, I forget the exact price, but let's just say for example purposes, the rates were like $9 USPS priority mail. Pirateship.com wanted $2 less. $2 less. Okay, so yes, I understand you're saying, but David, that's $2, who cares? But if you're selling multiple items a day, those $2 add up per item. I mean, especially if you save as much as like $3 or $4 or even 50 cents. Save money. That's all I'm trying to say. Save money on costs, because in return, those savings will build up more capital, thus allowing you to buy bigger and better products to sell in the future. And finally, tip number 5, do not sell on eBay exclusively. Okay, that final word is obviously quite important. But seriously, I mean, while I prefer eBay for most of my sales, there are some things that are more beneficial for you to sell locally on things like OfferUp, LetGo, and especially Facebook Marketplace. Now, I gotta be honest, I don't have a ton of experience on Facebook Marketplace, but I did recently sell a TV stand for like $70, $75 on Facebook Marketplace. And I didn't have to take in any fees or any shipping costs, because the person literally came to my house, I helped unload it into her van, and boom, she was off. That was $70 in my pocket. But if I had to ship something that large and that heavy on eBay, yeah, it wouldn't be cheap. And plus, I would have to break it down, package it, take it to USPS, or in this case, maybe do a UPS or USPS pickup, and then let them handle it. So yes, in other words, I saved a lot of money and I saved a lot of time. So get out there, use eBay, Facebook Marketplace, LetGo, OfferUp, and even Mercari. I haven't used Mercari yet, but I know that's an up-and-coming platform that's quite popular. So guys, there you have it. Those are my 5 eBay tips for today. Let me just do a quick recap in case you're fast-forwarding through the video. Number 1, split items into separate listings. You'll be surprised at how much profit you can bring in. Number 2, bundle items into one listing, especially for those lighter items that you can ship first class. Number 3, list high, offer low. Number 4, use pirateship.com to save on shipping costs. And finally, number 5, do not only focus on eBay. While it's my favorite, I'm not exclusively on that platform, and I'm definitely open to other opportunities, especially Facebook Marketplace. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying my eBay videos, and if you have any specific questions, please post them right below, because I definitely plan on doing an eBay Q&A video in the near future. And please follow me on Instagram. I've been doing a ton of behind-the-scenes Instagram stories based on things I found at Goodwill, including a typewriter that just works beautifully. I got it for $5 and is currently selling on eBay from other sellers for between $60 and $80. That's a huge profit margin right there. And I can't wait to see how much mine sells for. So guys, thank you again. I appreciate your support, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.